In the hushed halls of Goodwood, England, there is a philosophy that governs every stitch of leather and every polished surface of the world's most prestigious motorcars. It is a philosophy of perfection, but more importantly, it is a philosophy of silence. Today, we turn our attention to the 2025 Rolls-Royce Ghost, a vehicle that continues to define the pinnacle of the executive luxury segment by offering a sanctuary that the rest of the automotive world can only hope to emulate. While the flagship Phantom represents the ultimate in formal grandiosity, the Ghost has always been the car for the successful individual who enjoys driving as much as being driven. For 2025, Rolls-Royce has refined this masterpiece, leaning further into what they call post-opulence, a design movement that rejects unnecessary flashiness in favor of substance, quality, and a minimalist aesthetic that speaks volumes through its quiet confidence. The exterior of the 2025 Ghost is a masterclass in the art of reduction. At first glance, the silhouette appears simple, but as you look closer, you realize that the body is essentially a single, seamless piece of aluminum. This is achieved through hand-welded construction that eliminates unsightly shut lines, creating a fluid form that looks as though it were poured rather than assembled. The front of the car is dominated by the iconic Pantheon grille, which for 2025 features subtle internal illumination that casts a soft, ethereal glow on the stainless steel veins. Above it sits the Spirit of Ecstasy, emerging from the hood without the surround lines of previous generations, further emphasizing the clean, uncluttered design. The laser headlights provide a piercing gaze, capable of illuminating the road for over 600 meters, yet they are integrated so smoothly into the fascia that they never feel aggressive. This is a car that does not need to shout to be noticed. Its presence is felt through the sheer gravity of its proportions. Underneath that long, elegant hood lies the beating heart of the Ghost, a 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine. In an era where many luxury brands are downsizing to smaller engines or moving exclusively to electric power, Rolls-Royce remains committed to the effortless torque and silk-like refinement of the V12. This engine produces 563 horsepower and a staggering 627 pound-feet of torque, the latter of which is available from just 1,600 RPM.
The power delivery is often described as waftability, a term unique to the brand that describes the sensation of being propelled forward by an invisible, inexhaustible force. The 2025 Ghost can reach 60 miles per hour in just 4.6 seconds, but to drive it that way is to miss the point entirely. The Ghost is about the journey, not the sprint. The 8-speed automatic transmission is linked to a satellite-aided transmission system, which uses GPS data to read the road ahead. If the car knows a sharp corner or a steep hill is approaching, it pre-selects the optimal gear so that the shift is never felt by the occupants. The engineering marvel that truly sets the 2025 Ghost apart is the planar suspension system. This world-first technology is the result of 10 years of testing and development. It consists of an upper wishbone damper unit situated above the front suspension assembly, which acts as a stabilizer for the stabilizers, absorbing even the smallest vibrations that traditional systems might miss. Combined with the flag bearer system, which uses cameras to scan the road surface and adjust the air suspension proactively, the Ghost offers what is famously known as the magic carpet ride. It feels as though the car is levitating just an inch above the pavement, isolated from the harsh realities of potholes, expansion joints, or rough surfaces. For the 2025 model year, the all-wheel drive and all-wheel steering systems have been further calibrated to provide a level of maneuverability that makes this large sedan feel surprisingly agile in tight urban environments. Step through the coach doors, which of course can be closed automatically with a simple pull of a handle or a push of a button, and you enter a realm of serenity that is unmatched in the industry. The interior of the 2025 Ghost is a testament to the skill of the artisans at Goodwood. There are no plastic surfaces here. Every touchpoint is either cold-to-the-touch metal, open-pore wood, or the highest grade of leather sourced from high-altitude cattle to ensure no blemishes from insect bites. To achieve the legendary silence of the cabin, Rolls-Royce engineers stripped the car to its frame and added over 100 kilograms of acoustic damping material into the doors, roof, and even the tires. They even tuned every component to vibrate at a single, extremely low frequency, a whisper, to prevent the cabin from being so quiet that it becomes disorienting to a human ear.
The technology inside is intentionally discreet. The 2025 Ghost features a digital bespoke audio system that uses the car's sills as resonance chambers,
effectively turning the entire body of the vehicle into a giant subwoofer. The Starlight headliner remains a centerpiece, with thousands of fiber optic lights hand-woven into the leather ceiling to mimic the night sky, complete with occasional shooting stars that dash across the roof. On the dashboard, the illuminated fascia features the Ghost wordmark surrounded by 850 stars, a feature that is invisible when the car is off but glows brilliantly when the ignition is pressed. The infotainment system is intuitive and fast, yet it remains hidden behind a physical dial or can be tucked away to allow the beautiful wood veneers to take center stage. This is technology serving luxury rather than the other way around. Safety and convenience are handled by a suite of advanced systems, including high-resolution head-up displays, a 4-camera system with panoramic and helicopter views, and vision assist for wildlife and pedestrian detection at night. However, the true luxury of the Ghost is the ability to customize it through the bespoke program. From paint colors that can be matched to a favorite lipstick or a piece of jewelry, to intricate wood inlays and personalized embroidery, no two Ghosts are ever truly the same. The 2025 Rolls-Royce Ghost is more than a car. It is a piece of commissioned art, a reward for excellence, and a silent partner in the lives of the world's most influential people. As the automotive landscape continues to change, the Ghost remains a constant, a north star of quality, and a reminder that true luxury is not about what you add, but what you have the wisdom to leave out.